Thank you, Chairwoman. I am very much appreciative of the hearing that we're holding today. Um, we advance, and I'm just so proud of the work that the committee has done this year. We advance, and the Food Senate passed overwhelmingly a bipartisan Drinking Water and Wastewater Infrastructure Act, along with the WIA, our Bipartisan Surface Transportation Reauthorization Act, is a foundational element in the broader bipartisan infrastructure framework effort. And we are embarking today on another reauthorization of water resources legislation. This committee recognizes the tremendous societal benefits that modern, efficient transportation systems support. Unfortunately, our inland waterway system continues to lag behind what the 21st century global marketplace demands, and many of our riverine ecosystems continue to degrade faster than they can be restored. Mr. McCoy, one of my top priorities in the last WRDA bill was improving the federal cost share for inland waterways projects from 50-50 to 65-35. Please describe some of the benefits this cost share change will have on navigation, interstate commerce, and global competitiveness.
Thank you very much for your question. And thank you very much for supporting the cost share improvement to 65-35. It's created jobs on the construction on the front end of these priority projects that have been congressionally authorized, and on throughout construction. And then at the completion of construction, it has created a more efficient system that's allowed each of the states or the companies that locate and ship product by river to do so in a competitive manner, not only for United States consumption, but for the world market.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, Mr. McCoy, WRDA 2020 included a provision that limits the improved inland waterways cost share to 10 years. What, in your view, would consequences be with this 10-year sunset on future projects?
Should the system revert back to the 50-50 cost share, you're going to see a slowing of the new construction or the authorized spending on the 15 priority projects, and revert back to a system that is inefficient, and that federal dollars for the construction will increase as time it takes to build the projects. It's proven to be inefficient, and the new cost share is proven to be much more efficient in delivering an infrastructure that's more reliable to the country.
Thank you. Mr. O'Mara, the Upper Mississippi River system, which includes Illinois, the Illinois River, is the only river system designated by Congress as both a nationally significant commercial navigation system and also a nationally significant ecosystem. This Upper Mississippi Illinois waterway transports more than 60% of America's corn and soybean exports. It's home to 25% of North American fish species and is a flyway for 60% of all North American bird species. I often talk about the Corps' Navigation and Ecosystem Sustainability Program, otherwise known as NESP, in terms of lock and dam capacity and infrastructure reliability. But really, NESP ecosystem restoration components would also provide tremendous economic benefits by improving quality of life for local communities and reinforcing the waterway's $25 billion tourism and recreational industry that supports more than 400,000 jobs. Mr. O'Mara, how do ecosystem restoration projects translate into economic benefits for local communities, and how does degradation of riverine ecosystems further marginalize disadvantaged communities?
Thank you, Senator, for your question, and thank you for your incredible leadership of the Mississippi River Restoration and Resilience Initiative, which will hopefully do a lot of the work that you just highlighted. The economic benefits are huge, and I can talk blue in the face about the flyways and duck hunting and all kinds of things in your neck of the woods, but at the end of the day, restoration means jobs, and every $1 million we spend on restoration can create up to 30 jobs. There's a huge benefits to the outdoor recreation economy. There's huge benefits for having clean water that requires less treatment downstream, the flood protection values that come from having healthy wetlands that can absorb 300,000 to 1 million gallons of water, rather than having that flood water wind up in somebody's basement or worse, are huge. And so restoring the healthy systems, and I think there's frankly no better place to pilot some of the large landscape scale investments that we need to do at scale in the middle part of the country than in the upper Mississippi right now.
Thank you, Mr. O'Mara. I yield back, Chairman.